So today is Monday, and today I am going to be revising all of the vocabulary I've ever learned. So that is the JLPT N5 and N4 vocabulary, so the first two levels, which is only about 1,000 words. So the JLPT is a Japanese language proficiency test, and there are 5 levels. The lowest is N5, then there's N4, N3, N2 and N1, N1 being fluency. It is almost 6 PM and I'm still going. This is going incredibly slow. I severely underestimated the amount of words and how good my recollection of them would be. So I ended up finishing the vocabulary at around 8 PM. It's not like that's what I did all day. I also cooked dinner and I went to an appointment and I watched a movie whilst I finished off the vocab. All in all, I think that was really successful. I feel like I've learned quite a lot today, and on to the next day. Ohayou gozaimasu. 今日は火曜日です。そして今日は文法を勉強します。Today I'm going to be studying grammar, and I'm also going to do tenses. From revising that 1,000 words yesterday, I feel like my Japanese has already got so much better. It's just that I don't know how to make the sentences. So when I do think of words, I think of the Japanese version of them lately. And yeah, it would be really useful if I could just learn the grammar enough so that I can use those words, you know? That would be great. So I found the website called JLPT Sensei, and on there they have a list of all of the grammar that is in the N5, and I've gone through all the first 15 grammar points, but there were quite a few in there, like about 7 that I didn't know how to use anymore. So I went over it and took notes to remind myself of everything. I also noticed that I don't remember some simple stuff like the te form, which is just basic conjugation to use quite a bit of grammar. So here we have quinoa with a blend of baby leaf spinach, parsley, lemon and sun-dried tomatoes with actual whole sun-dried tomatoes on top, and onion and some cashews.
Instead of changing the adjective like in English, we just put this no hoga. So we say X no hoga yasui.
It's better to do exercise about 3 days a week.
毎週3回を運動する。運動した3回毎週運動する。運動した方がいい。3回毎週は運動した方がいい。
週に3回ぐらい運動した方がいい。You should take a day off today.
今日休んだ方がいい。
今日は休んだ方がいいよ。This ramen place. You should
こ
go
の
to
ラーメン
this ramen place.
このラーメン場所に行った方がいい。
このラーメン屋に行った方がいいよ。
I'm struggling a lot with how to say should at the moment, but I think I finally got the hang of it. So on Monday, when this challenge first started, actually, I went to the doctors to have a vaccine. So on Wednesday, I didn't feel so good and I didn't get that much stuff done. So I just went over all of the vocabulary, which was already quite fresh in my mind, so I didn't really need to think that hard. And I did about 15 minutes of journaling in Japanese. It wasn't much, and I just left it at that because I wasn't feeling well. So I also didn't film that much on that day. I just spent 2 hours watching this video and it's only like 10 minutes long. And I've just been going through it and making a set on Quizlet, got about 50 words. And now I'm going to re-watch it. And now that I know, like I've looked at all of these words, I'll now be able to understand it when I watch it back. 今日は金曜日です。今日暗殺教室のまず番組 first episode. Yeah, I watched the first episode of Assassination Classroom and 全部見ました。そして全てのわからない言葉を翻訳した。そしてQuizlet に入れました。I put the words into Quizlet. それは昨日でした。That was yesterday. But today 今日復習した。It's burning up, so I'm just going to clear some tabs. For the rest of today, I'm going to go through more grammar. I have done quite a lot so far. I mean, it's not massive amount, but like, I've done pretty basic stuff actually. I've revised 11 grammar. What is the plural of grammar? 11 types of grammar. A lot of them are like really basic things, like types of adjectives and tenses. I've got the Mark Zuckerberg edition of tenses and negative forms. And I've been doing some practice sentences as well, just here. And if I actually like know if I did something wrong, I can just go through it with red pen. But to be perfectly honest, I don't know, like a lot of them could be wrong. But the point is that I get the adjective right, like based on the grammar that I did. So I need to go back and check it, but I don't know if actually the rest of it was okay. In Japanese, there's often multiple ways to say the same word, which makes things quite complicated. So on Saturday, I wrote down all the words that I often confuse and noted their key differences. And on Sunday, I didn't do anything because I was at a birthday party, so that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!